Hello kabayan, hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have a letter sender. Thank you letter sender for the trust. Now my YouTube channel is about inspiring solutions. You can send a message about relationship issues, about anything about life in general. And then first I research, then I add my own opinion and give inspiring solutions. Okay, the question is it right? Is it true in the sins of the father, the daughter will suffer? Oh my God, sounds like the father is a playboy. Sounds like that. Okay, the phrase in the sins of the father, the daughter will suffer is widely recognized concept that originates from biblical text. Oh my God, biblical pala ito. Generally interpreted today to mean that the negative consequences of a parent's actions, not just their moral failings, moral obligation, example, often directly affect their children. While this is not a universal law, it's not a universal law, it is true observation in terms of generational, emotional, and social consequences. Kaya pala merong expression na generational curses, you pray to avoid generational curses. Kumbaga, ang literal meaning niya sa Tagalog is magdasal para makaiwas sa generation to generation na sumpa, maldisyon, parang ganun. Literal meaning sa Tagalog, disclaimer. Okay, the biblical origin context. The sins of the father, the phrase is often quoted from Exodus, Bible verse, Exodus 25 and 34:7, where it is stated that God visits the iniquity, take note of that, of the fathers upon the children and upon the third and fourth generation of those who hate me. That's according to Exodus, a Bible verse. Individual responsibility. Later biblical passages such as Ezekiel, okay, another Bible verse, Ezekiel 8 and 20, clarify that the soul or the person who sins shall perish, meaning children are not ultimately guilty for the sins of their parents. Nor does it mean their fate is sealed. Hindi naman yung, okay, nakatataka na, sure na yan, kawawa naman yung bata. Walang kasalanan, walang kinalaman, inosente. Tapos yung father niya nung bata-bata pa, masyadong nag-enjoy, having fun, nag-enjoy as in, baliwala sa kanya kung marami siyang nasaktan kasi masyado siyang nag-enjoy sa kagwapuhan. Example, no? Example lang, disclaimer, huwag po kayong magagalit sa akin, huwag niyo po akong i-bash. Kailangan ko po bigyan ng hustisya talaga. Kailangan ko pong matugunan yung hiniling ng aking letter sender. Thank you for the trust. Thank you so much. Okay, now sabi dito, Number 2, modern psychological understanding, generational trauma, behavioral patterns. Children often repeat the mistakes of their parents because they model their life on what they witnessed, leading to the same negative outcomes. Di ba nga may kasabihan, kung playboy yung father, playboy din yung anak. Or playboy yung father, playgirl yung anak. May kasabihan na ganun. At totoong nangyari yan sa totoong buhay, pero hindi naman lahat ng tao ganun. Hindi. Okay. And intergenerational transmission. Intergenerational transmission. This is the process where parents' trauma or negative behavior patterns are passed down to their children, making them more susceptible to anxiety, depression, and difficulties with trust. Totoong nangyari yan. Pero hindi naman lahat ng tao kasi may mga taong strong talaga, kaya nilang pigilan. Kaya nilang i-control. Now, the specific impact on daughters, especially daughters, kawawa naman yung anak, may anak ang babae, example. Tapos, yung bata, walang kasalanan, walang kinalaman, inosente siya, dahil hindi niya alam kung anong pinagagawa ng father ng bata-bata pa. Masyadong nag-enjoy yung father sa pananakit ng mga babae. Enjoy talaga, no? Just kidding, guys. You know what I mean? Kasi may mga tao talaga na siguro masyadong hype, masyadong excited, hindi masyadong napansin yung pagkakamali. Kasi feeling hawak yung alas, feeling born winner, hindi na napansin yung mga pagkakamali niya na nakakasakit na siya. Buti na lang yung taong sinaktan niya, hindi nagpatiwakal doon sa tulay kasi strong yung tao. Buti na lang strong yung tao. Naitayo pa rin niya yung sarili niya, na hindi affected yung future niya, naayos pa rin niya yung pag-aaral niya kasi mahal niya yung future niya. Although nasaktan siya, kasi pwede namang ma-inlove ka, masaktan ka, pero wag mong idamay ang future mo. Wag talaga, kasi dubli-lugi ka doon. Be wise, be strong. Okay, now, sabi dito, ni-research ko po siya talaga, ayan. Ang sabi pa dito, self-esteem and security. A father who is critical or unloving can create father wound, leading a daughter to feel unworthy or in constant need of validation, often leading to perfectionism and anxiety. Next, breaking the cycle. So, paano ba i-break yung cycle? Yung pagdating sa'yo, may stop na. Walang generational curses, walang ganyan. Okay, it's crucial to note that this is not an inevitable fate. Hindi maiiwasan na kapalaran. Inevitable. Hindi mo maiiwasan. Kahit ayaw mo, hindi mo gusto mangyari sa'yo, pero that's the reality in life. Kaya nakakatakot minsan, no? Yung iba dyan, baka hindi nyo po, kasi pwede kasing hindi mo alam ang ginagawa mo dahil bata ka pa, masyado kang hype, masyado kang, wow, feeling Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise of the school campus, masyadong attractive, masyado kang nag-enjoy, kung sino-sino lang ang nililigawan mo, dinodoble pa, hindi pa nga naka-move on yung isang girlfriend na iniwan mo, hiniwalayin mo, alam mo hindi pa siya naka-move on, pero dumaan ka sa harapan niya na may bagong girlfriend, so almost mag-collapse siya, di ba? May mga ganong situation. Pero take note, kung hindi mo man alam yung timeline kasi bata ka pa, hindi ka pa aware sa action mo, kung narinig mo to, napanood mo ito, ituro mo na lang sa mga kakilala mo, family and friends mo, na hanggat maaari huwag gawin ito kasi kawawa yung anak mo. Hindi mo alam na posible pala siyang mangyari. Kasi sabi naman dito, it's not true to all yung karma sa bata na walang kasalanan, yung kasalanan ng parents mapunta sa anak, hindi naman lahat. It's not true to all, it does not always follow, it does not apply to everyone. Totoo naman yun. But, a big but, sometimes nangyayari talaga. Clear example, Casey Concepcion. Nakailang boyfriend na si Casey. Kawawa. Palagi siyang nasasaktan. Carla Abellana, may history yung father niya na, yung mother mismo, sa TV interview na panood ko, yung mother mismo ni Carla Abellana nagsabi na may pagka-playboy nga yung father ni Carla Abellana. Di ba sobrang nasaktan siya ni Tom Rodriguez? So minsan masasabi natin na nagkahiwalay ba sila dahil destiny or parusa dahil may ginawa yung parents nung bata-bata pa? Hindi natin alam, Diyos lang nakakaalam. Ano ba ang dahilan ng breakup? It's either destiny ba o kailangan mangyari kasi kailangan may lesson na ibigay sa taong yon? Only God knows. Okay, marami pa tayong pag-uusapan next time. I think I've said so much. Thank you so much, Letter Sanders. Ulit-ulit po ako magpapasalamat sa inyo sa tiwala. At sana makatulong ito. Baka may mga taong nangangailangan ng ganitong klaseng idea na mag-ingat-ingat po tayo. Kasi minsan, hindi mo alam na yung masyadong mataas ang pride mo dahil wala ka pang na-experience na karma. Hindi mo pa naranasan yung pagiging fair ng Panginoon. Kasi may kasabihan, God is fair, karma is real. So ingat-ingat po tayo, huwag tayong basta-basta na lang manakit ng tao na, hey, hindi ko naman kasalanan, I have all the rights to say no. Yeah, right. Tama ka. Everyone has the right. You have the right to say no. You have the right to choose kung sinong gusto mong maging girlfriend, sinong gusto mong mahalin. Pero hey, nanligaw ka, pumunta ka sa bahay niya. Ikaw yung nanligaw, personal. Formal kang nanligaw, pumunta ka sa bahay niya. And then, after 1 month, bigla kang maghanap ng iba na hindi naman kayo nag-away. Matino, decente naman yung babae. Walang ibang ginawa kundi magpaka-faithful sa'yo. Pero in just 1 month, really, seriously, ganun lang kadali, saktan mo, iwan mo. Take note. Hindi po lahat ng panahon sa atin. Okay, again, nobody is perfect. Minsan nakakagawa tayo ng bagay na hindi natin napansin, hindi tayo aware kasi tao lang tayo. Or baka hindi mo alam na mali pala yun. Ngayon na alam mo na, ingat-ingat na lang po tayo. Paki-advise, paki-share nito, advice na ito. Baka makatulong ito sa ibang tao or to your close family and friends. Baka kailangan nila ng ganitong advice. Kasi isipin mo walang kasalanan yung bata. Hindi naman niya pinili na maging magulang ka, inosente yung bata, no? Tapos nung bata-bata pa pala yung papa mo, masyadong nag-enjoy sa kagupuhan kung sino-sino ang sinaktan. Bongga. Dumating yung panahon. So, it sounds simple, no? Pag-ibig lang yan. Puppy love. Bata pa eh. Hindi pa seryoso, hindi. Kasi bata pa. Pero yung pala, after how many years, nagkaanak ka ng babae, makakarma din pala. So, sounds simple. Looks harmless, sounds harmless. Yun pala, may hintayin karma yung anak mo, kawawa yung bata. Thank you so much everyone and see you all again next time.